Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades. The title of this show, This Changes Everything, and you're about to find out what that is. And of course, we will jump into a whole bunch of charts as always, and the news, and a whole bunch more. But of course, smash the like button before we do that, because that helps get this channel out to more people, and of course does help support the channel. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome to the channel, and you haven't subscribed yet, smash the subscribe button and you'll get these daily updates. Well, let's just jump into it. What is that changes everything? It's now you can trade stocks like Nvidia and MicroStrategy and Tesla, the SPY, the QQQ, and about 60 altogether so far on Phantom Wallet using Solana. And this is, I think, a game changer. I'm going to give a few reasons why I think it is a game changer. Number one, you'll be able to trade 24/7. At any time, you can buy and sell these stocks. That's number one. Number two benefit is that if you don't live in the USA, or you live in a country where it's difficult for you to trade US stocks, you now can do that. You can now use your crypto. You can use Solana. You can use USDC. You could use Fartcoin. Can you believe it? You can use any coin that you hold in your Phantom wallet to buy a stock, one of those 60 stocks, of course. And so that's a real game changer. I think this just changes everything, because this opens up the entire world, the entire planet can now trade stocks within a few short steps. And I'll talk about steps. I am going to do a more detailed video a little bit later, maybe this week or next week, but I'll just talk you through it. It really is quite simple to do. And then I think, of course, the next benefit that I do see is that if you have had difficulty trading in and out of stocks, you want it to be a day trade and trade in and out of stocks, but there's the patent day trader rule in the USA where you've got to have 25,000 in your account to trade unlimited stock trades per day. Of course, there are certain ways you can kind of get around that by having lots of different brokerages open and using cash accounts in those brokers, etc. But this is really a bit of a game changer. This does really change everything, where you are able to trade these stocks simply by downloading the Phantom app, Phantom app, on your phone. You can also download the Phantom app on your computer. The Phantom plugin here for Solana. Pretty sure we can find that here. Pretty straightforward. I think this is one here, the crypto wallet for everybody. And there you go. And then you just download that there, and you could actually do it through your computer as well. And once that's downloaded and you have that and you've set that up and you remember your seed phrase, your keys, you then will send Solana from your exchange to the address to the Phantom wallet. And then you can use the Phantom wallet to buy and sell stocks. It's really just that simple. And if you're familiar, if you've set up the Sui wallet, which is now called Slash, of course, hopefully you've set up the Phantom wallet already and have traded on there before. Or if you've moved and sent coins from one exchange to another, it's the same process here. You're just sending your coin. You just take the address, your Phantom address, you put that in your exchange, you make sure you're sending on the Solana chain, and you send it across, and then that's as simple as it gets. You can send USDC, you can send Solana, you can send any Solana-based token to your Phantom wallet and then use that to purchase stocks. Now, if you do send USDC on the Solana chain to Phantom, you won't be able to use it to buy and sell until you've actually got some Solana on there to use as gas fees, as transaction fees, to make that transaction work. Now, I'm not going to go into all depth here because this is not what this video is about, but for those of you who are already familiar with how to do a wallet or understand the mechanics of getting one token from one exchange to another, this probably makes sense for you there. And so this has been a real game changer. Now, also at the same time, Robinhood, Europe now allows for stocks to be traded as well, US stocks to be traded also as well, tokenized there on the Solana and the Ethereum chain. And so that's big news for people in Europe to be more able to trade. There's about 200 stocks there. Now, it's very interesting because I think the news of Solana is much bigger than, because the Robinhood is only for people who use Robinhood and only people in Europe, where Solana is global. It's for everybody. It's for Americans as well as people across the globe, and it really does change the game. So we have to ask ourselves why the charts look so very different. When we look at the Solana chart, we've barely seen a pump off the news. In fact, we saw a small pump up to about 159 and then a huge jump down, and now we're seeing a little bit of a pump here where Robinhood, and this is the ETF actually, has had a real parabolic move to the upside, as you can see there. Just absolutely incredible. Actually look at the hood chart, just incredible move to the upside. It really does seem to be trading more a cryptocurrency than a stock there. And so I do want to look at the Solana chart because there's some real promise in there. I think this is a real game changer. I do think this really changes everything. They've got 60 stocks on there now. I think that will probably increase over time. And you can take your crypto money, your Solana, use Solana. Think of that, to buy stocks, anything you hold, any Solana token, HNT, Render, Bonk. You can use your Bonk coin to buy Tesla stock via a crypto DeFi platform, decentralized exchange called Phantom. And so that's absolutely amazing. Again, I will be doing a video about that coming up. So if we look at the Solana chain, we do see Solana. We look at the Solana coin. Of course, what do we have here? The tribal trades buy indicator down here at $127. That would have been an incredible entry there had you taken that. Remember, I got in Solana at $12, so $127 doesn't seem as exciting to me as maybe some folks out there. And I still have some of that Solana left that I bought at $12, around $12, $15. And my last purchase actually was around 20 or 22. But what I will say is we've got an inverse head and shoulders pattern. We've been seeing this a lot with certain stocks, and they have been playing out quite beautifully. SoFi and AMD, we got Amazon as an inverse head and shoulders starting to play out here. And of course, if we do break out from this, the technical target to the upside is going to be this block here in the 180s here, maybe up to 190, but you do see this Lux Algo order block here, and I would see some kind of a pullback or rejection there, but that would be if it plays out. Now, if it haven't broken out yet, I would say the 50-day moving average of 156, but then of course you've got the 200 EMA on the daily, which is at 159. That's where we actually struggled there. So I would be looking at maybe taking a trade at 159 there. And of course, we do have the 200-day moving average at 166, the 50-week moving average is at 169, and a double Fibonacci at 171. So there's going to be some resistance on the way, but if we do get a breakout, I believe of this 50-day moving average, in particular the 200 EMA on the daily there, then I think that's going to confirm the inverse head and shoulders, and that's the move I'm looking to the upside there, of course, for Solana. And of course, there has been some very strong support at around 148. And we do have 9 EMA on the daily at 149. And that's to the downside. That's what needs to hold. If we were to lose that level, then the 9 is going to cross back below the 20 EMA on the daily. And that's going to really invalidate that move. So we need to stay above the 9 at 149. And we need to get above the 50 at 156 and the 200 EMA at 159. Now, you can also trade, of course, and this is the other news, of course, that broke, is Solana has an ETF. So Solana has tokenized stocks, has an ETF. It started trading, I believe, today, and this is what we saw happen. Look at this. It took off like a rocket ship and has come straight back down, but we do are finding support there at about $27 on the 9 EMA on the 15-minute time frame. So if you'd rather trade the Solana ETF, and it's a staking ETF, so you can earn yield on that, then the ticker there is SSK, and the line that I would like to see hold would be $27.50 on that one there. And so there's also the leverage trade that you can take as well. So if you want to trade the leveraged play, which is SOLT, let's see if I can just find that here. And I have traded this one very successfully, but it's the 2x Solana ETF. So if you don't know how to leverage trade and you just want to leverage trade that trade, then this also could be a trade here that you could look to take. As we come down here, it's taken quite a battering, but we do get the tribal trades signals, buy signal there. That was the pump it got on the news. We got the ETF news, and we're kind of getting stuck a little bit there. But I would certainly be trading the ETF based off if we got a breakout of Solana above that 159, whatever price SOLT is going to be as a 2x leverage ETF can be a great play. And remember, you do have that SSK there as well that you can look at. This is today's trading. Very successful, of course. What do we see there? The first ever staking ETF ended its debut day with 33 million in volume there. It outperformed the Solana and XRP futures ETFs. That's the SALT one. It outperformed that one, but trailed Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs. And of course, you see here staking spot ETF news. The REX shares set to begin trading on Wednesday as the first Solana ETF in the United States. So directly tracks the price of Solana and includes staking rewards, making it a pioneering product in the crypto ETF space. So there is staking rewards. I'm not quite sure how that works, but we'll unpack that a little bit more in a future show when we also talk about how to get set up on Phantom properly, trading those stocks, of course. And we saw some great wins in the Tribal Trades Discord there. We had that was the Robinhood trade. It was interesting because the day before we took the trade at Robinhood from 43 up to 55, it pulled back to $50. And of course, what happened there? There it is. You take the Tribal Trades, there it is, came back, retested $50, and off it went all the way up to $59. Absolutely the incredible trade that we took there today. Let's have a look. This was the first one that we took just the other day from 43 up to around, actually up went quite high, up to 58. And then we got another one in here at 50 and up to 59. That would have comfortably paid for the Discord. And remember the Tribal Trades indicator, one indicator to rule them all. Here it is here. That would have got you in beautifully at 48 and then giving you the sell signal there up around that $60 region. But this is also exclusive to the Tribal Trades Discord. So you get the indicator by joining the Tribal Trades Discord because it's not free. It's a paid indicator. You get it by joining the Tribal Trades Discord. Plus, you get all these other amazing channels. We did an incredible live session today. We did one on Monday. We do 2 a week, and then usually we do a couple on the weekends. Through the course of the month, there we've got a life-changing gains trading course also included in the Discord as well. The stocks plays that you're looking at the moment, the beautiful Robinhood play that we took today. And of course, my favorite channel, the Wins channel there. This was a trade that was given yesterday. And so Jim took it as an option because you can take these stocks plays as puts and calls, and it looked like made about $1,000 there. That pays for the Discord for a few years, guys, just in one trade that I gave yesterday. It really does pay for itself. Love seeing these wins stack up here, and Nikola Tesla crushing it there. April Parker, as always, absolutely smashing these trades here. And I like how she's learning to use the Tribal Trades indicator for puts, making money to the downside there. Absolutely incredible. Love that there. And the Braveheart trader from Scotland, William Buffett Wallace, making some great trades there. Brett as well. Jamaica jumping in, getting some nice gains there as well. And then April Parker, who only just learned how to do leverage trading just a couple of weeks ago. I did a session with her, showed her how to do this. She watched all my videos that I have here, and look what she's doing now. She's also not just trading stocks, but also trading crypto leverage. 50x at that. Did she go 50x? My word, getting a nice win there as well. So absolutely fantastic. Just an incredible community. And this is closing. And so the Tribal Trades Discord will close July 4th. I extended it. Was meant to close the end of June. July 4th, it will close. And then if you do wish to join out that time, there will be a wait list. So if you want to get in and get immediate access, you would, below this video, in the description of this video, you might need to click the more button, pop out. There'll be a link there where you can join up on the Tribal Trades Discord. Well, that's all we have time for today. As always, until the next episode, or until I see you in the Discord, happy trading.